So imagine you telling her some deep dark secret that she knows about your family, and she breaks up with you and now she moves on. If she ever decides to expose this and put it out there for the public, for the media and other people to find out, this could ruin what y'all got going on. Hey, what's up everybody? In this video, I want to talk to you guys about the 6 things you should never tell a woman under no circumstances. I don't care how much you love her, you never tell a woman these things right here, because sometimes you tell people your secrets and they can bite you right in the nuts, and you know this, right in the butt, and you don't want to be screwed over. So let's be mindful of what we tell women for the sake of the two of y'all. So these are my 6 things that I got listed. The first thing you should never tell a woman is how much you love her first. A lot of people think, oh yeah, you could tell a woman this, but how many times have you don't had this stupid thought in your head talking about, yeah, I just want to confess my feelings and my love to her and all this and that. And if you do that, it's a good chance you might ruin what y'all got going, especially if you end up in the friend zone, man. You don't want to be telling these little foolish things. Like, instead of you doing these type of things, say for example that y'all dating, y'all been going out for a while and you starting to fall for her. You don't want to say this because men and women aren't the same. Women don't fall in love instantly like how men do. Me being a man, I can tell you for a fact that I could look at a woman and then, start fantasizing, especially I get her number. I'm like, dang, man, I can see myself having kids with her. We have a beautiful house, man. It's probably look good when she ain't got her, fully dressed and everything and all this and that, because that's how men typically think. But women, they may lust over us like the way we do, but ultimately that's not what they fall for in the long run. So if you want a woman to fall for you and everything, you need to let that stuff like unravel like a love story, because most women, they like to have that mystery in their life, and if you sitting there telling everything like how you truly feel right away, it's gonna make her feel uncomfortable because she didn't get to figure this out on her own. Like when I was with the girl I was with, this was maybe many years ago, this one girl I was with, I've never told her I love her, but out of nowhere she came at me, she said, you know what, Sean, I know I could tell that you love me. I could tell. I said, how? She said, it's because of the stuff you do, the way you treat me. I feel the love. I know you love me. So, and I just laughed. Like, you need to let her feel this and let her figure this out on her own. So, the second thing I got that you should never tell a woman under any circumstance is this: be running your mouth about your friend's business. The girls are dating and everything. She would ask me, so what's going on with your friend? How they been and everything? Me being who I am, oh, they doing good, man. I heard they doing real good. Oh, yeah, tell me about it. And I said, I don't really know much. And that's how y'all should be. Don't be sitting there snitching on your homeboy and telling her about his childhood trauma and stuff like that. No, that's none of her business, or what they got going on in their house. So that's between the two of y'all, you and him, not you and her. Don't be out there gossiping like a little girl. That's none of her business, because like I said before, anything that you tell a woman can be used as ammunition in an argument, or when y'all break up. Like, what if she bring this stuff up years later and use it against you? Like, well, Tashawn told me this and now I'm screwed because I ran my mouth like a fool, So don't be telling your friend's business to your girl, especially if she wasn't there. I don't care how much you love her, certain things you just don't say. And this is number 3. No matter how much you love your girl, you should never be telling her your family secrets. The reason I say this because it's a family secret. Why are you sitting there exposing things about the people that's within the inner circle permanently to an outsider? I'm not trying to say that your girl is an outsider and nothing like that, but at the same time, she wasn't born inside. She wasn't part of the DNA, because then that'd be incest. But at the same time, she's not permanently there. Like, I don't date many women. I'm relationship come and they gone. I'm not even with these women no more. I don't learn a lot from them. I don't learn recipes for cooking from them. These are things that they taught me and I'm keeping. So imagine you telling her some deep dark secret that she knows about your family and she breaks up with you and now she moves on. If she ever decides to expose this and put it out there for the public, for the media and other people to find out, this could ruin what y'all got going on. What if y'all like billionaires and y'all got like the secret recipe for KFC and making all the extra chicken and crispiness and all this and that, and then she just go snitch and tell the whole public. Now everybody's sitting there competing and using the stuff that y'all work hundreds of thousands of years to work on, and she just put it out there. So what if y'all get to a family gathering or something, and she said, well, Tashawn said, now they about to hang me because I don't said some stuff I shouldn't have said. You don't want to sit there be telling these type of things to a woman, and she might not be in your life forever. Only people that need to be knowing about your family secrets is the blood, the DNA, people that was a part of this from birth, from beginning to end. But you know, if you feel like you want to tell her some deep, dark family secrets like a little snitch, then go ahead. But I don't highly recommend that, because I'm seeing how this turns out. You sit there and tell a woman about what your fears are, or what's the worst thing going in your family life. Say for example that somebody got touched when they was a child and everything, and you don't told her, and now she's looking at your family all weird because you ran your mouth, and now she can use this as leverage to screw you over, because you gonna look like a snitch and an outcast of the family if you do this. So y'all know women gossip, so be careful about what y'all tell women unless you want them to be telling other people what you said. The fourth thing you should never tell your girl about is your family views on her. The main reason I say this is because a lot of times when you start telling your girl about how other people feel, this will affect her feelings, and you are the one that have to deal with her feelings. So if you don't want her to be spazzing out on you about what your brother said, what your mother said, and what the other people said, then don't tell her, because you gotta think about her feelings. You the one that's gonna see her every day. They're not gonna see her, and everybody that's in your life is not gonna like what you got going on in yours. Like, you can have family members that could be positive, overall positive, so they might approve of her regardless, but you might have that one negative Nancy that's always hating, always saying negative stuff, and you don't want to sit there and just drag that back to your household where you gotta sleep, and then eventually you run to this person, they just ruin what y'all got because you know that y'all got bad blood between each other, and she knows this as well, all because of what they said. So screw telling your girl what your family said, and mind that for the sake of her. Like, I know this stuff might sound kind of selfish and stuff, but all the stuff I'm telling y'all is to protect her and her feelings and y'all home. The fifth thing you should never tell your woman, regardless of how much you love her, is how much you truly make. Y'all heard of the song by 21 Savage and J. Cole, how much money you got? A lot. That's just leave it at that. Just tell her that's all you got. You got enough money. You got enough. We living life. We doing good, and we living great. So don't really worry about how much money I got. I'm not counting your pockets. No, I got money in the bank. We're gonna be good, baby. That's all she need to know. Like, when you start telling her how much you got and everything, she gonna start counting your pockets and your finances, and you don't want her like all nervous and stuff because maybe you don't got everything. But ultimately, when it comes to a woman, she needs to feel that she's safe, protected, and you got it covered. So if you're telling her that I got $10 in the bank and rent due in 10 days, you probably gonna be having her on edge and panicking, and she can thinking that you falling off. But I mean, some stuff you might want to tell her, but other things, like major things that might destroy you and her, and I don't care how much you love her, you might want to just be mindful of that. And I would say the final thing you should never tell your woman is that you would never leave her. I don't care how much you love her. Don't lie, man. Come on. If anything would happen, something hypothetical, say she just cheating with a whole bunch of dudes, or you realize that she ain't the one for you. You telling her this a lot of times, you gonna stay with her? Come on, man. If I find out it's not working out, I'm packing my bags and I'm leaving. I don't dated many women, and I know for a fact that there's no going back. Like, I thought about it, considered it, but I look at their life versus what I've been through when I was with them, and I know I'm not gonna never return to that. So what benefit would you get for lying to her, saying that you wouldn't leave her, knowing that you really would? So these are my 6 things that you should never tell a woman. I don't care how much you love her. Like, comment, or subscribe. This your boy Labz, and I'm out.